back at 6:45, and this is your morning in 8 minutes. Happening today, Governor Bill Lee will be in East Tennessee, actually kind of surveying some of the wildfire damage that we had in Sevier County.
Today is the deadline for Sevier County officials to send off a damage report to the state. Both wildfires are now 100% contained. The goal is to get money from TEMA to help in the rebuilding process. County officials hope to get federal money through grants and want the fires declared a disaster. That way there's an option for more federal funding. The county's vice mayor says the people to most likely qualify for federal funds would be those who had their primary homes destroyed. And 2 people are dead after a crash on I-75 in Loudoun County.
Yeah, it happened after around last night. Yesterday, investigators say that only 1 car is involved in the crash. 2 people died on the scene. Highway Patrol, along with the sheriff's office, they're working on what caused that crash.
And this morning, the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency is remembering one of their own. Fentress County Officer Doug Lamb died in an off-duty accident earlier this week. Lamb began his career with the agency in 1992 and moved to Fentress County in '99. Lamb was known by his coworkers as a true game warden who really enjoyed his job. The TWRA did not release any additional details about this accident. And this morning, we're waiting to find out if the trial of Megan Boswell will be split into 2.
Yeah, she's the mother accused of killing her 15-month-old daughter back in 2020. Boswell reportedly said that her 15-month-old Evelyn was killed in February of 2020. 1 month later, Evelyn's remains were found on a family member's property. Boswell's attorney is asking for separate trials for Boswell's charges, including 2 counts of felony murder. But prosecutors say that the charges show that a complete picture of the case. The judge has not filed. Her trial is set to start in September.
Police are stepping up patrols in Sevier County now that the annual Pigeon Forge Rod Run is underway. Last year, authorities called the event a very dangerous time for officers, with a massive spike in calls to 911, even a shooting in a convenience store parking lot. Gatlinburg and Sevierville Police Departments, along with Sevier County Sheriff's Office, are standing by. And continuing coverage, East Tennessee Children's Hospital is in the process of reaching out to patients about the recent cyber attack that hit the hospital. Officials say that certain information may have been copied or viewed during that breach. The hospital says that they're working to take the necessary steps to protect personal information. Last month, the hospital identified unusual activity on its network, which prompted experts to secure its systems and begin an investigation. The hospital says that it's working in order to enhance the security of its systems. And around the world today, a rocket strike on a town right outside of the Ukraine this morning killed more than 30 people and wounded over 100. The station has now been used to evacuate civilians. U.S. military leaders are telling Congress a diplomatic end to the war in Ukraine is not a possibility anytime soon. Yeah, this as the U.S. and its allies are continuing to take steps to further punish Russia economically for its invasion. Congress voted to suspend normal trade relations with Russia and ban energy imports, reinforcing executive actions taken by President Joe Biden. The European Union approved a plan to phase out Russian coal, and the United Nations General Assembly suspended Russia from its Human Rights Council. This after images show possible war crimes committed by the Russian army in cities just outside of Kyiv. And today, the second round of the Masters gets underway in just over an hour. Fan favorite Tiger Woods is tied for 10th, shooting 71 yesterday. Sui Yang is the leader right now. Tee times start at 8 o'clock today. You can watch today's round on ESPN. Then tomorrow and Sunday, the third and final rounds can be seen right here on WVLT. Pro baseball is back in East Tennessee tonight. The Tennessee Smokies hosting their home opener against Chattanooga. First pitch is at 7 o'clock at Smokies Stadium. WVLT proud to be your official station of the Vols. It's a big weekend on Rocky Top. The Vols hosting a fan-centered all-Vol weekend. It starts tonight. The Vols baseball team kicks off their series against Missouri. Tomorrow night, fans will be treated to a block party before and fireworks after the game.
Due to construction at Neyland Stadium, no orange and white game this year for the football team. Instead, you'll be able to watch the scrimmage on 2 big screens in the Humanities Plaza tomorrow afternoon. Food trucks, activities, music, everything will be there, so bring your whole family. It'll start at 1 o'clock. We have all that information for you on the WVLT News app.
And we want to get a look at your first alert traffic. You're in good shape if you're just now starting your Friday morning. Those interstates and main roads are looking good. Got some good news for people coming in from Campbell County. That road work on I-75 southbound just south of Caryville is complete. All lanes are open there. We're not seeing any delays as you're heading toward downtown Knoxville. Just getting out the door. You are on time to start your Friday morning.
Your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley.
With cold showers moving in, I would say the biggest thing is to remember a warm rain jacket. Adding up those snow showers that'll start developing this afternoon and evening in the higher elevations, continuing to add up in the mountains. That's where you've got the winter weather advisory through Saturday. Again, a couple of flurries could fly down in the valley Saturday morning. 6+ inches of snowfall at the tops of the Smokies. Big difference there. But you should easily find a dusting on colder surfaces here on the plateau, especially tonight through tomorrow morning. I'll be here tomorrow morning with the latest for you. Notice a couple spots of about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of snowfall. Again, a lot of this is just going to hit those bushes. The car that sat out overnight, that would be your colder surfaces. Same story far northeast Tennessee. Colder air absolutely coming in no matter what. And it comes in with rain showers, some light to moderate rain. And remember those isolated rumbles of thunder as well. So most of us are collecting about 1/10 of an inch of rainfall through the valley to northeast Tennessee, about 1/4 on the plateau to the Tennessee-Kentucky line, and then it's all snowfall up top. It's just starting to come in. Those clouds are moving east first. These showers are coming in next, and then temperatures are limited on that warming. It's 40 currently in Knoxville, but 31 in Steveville with your beautiful clear sky. Clouds have increased. You're tucked in under that blanket. Still a chilly 40 though in Jamestown as we have this little wintry mix trying to change over in Cumberland County, Fentress County, and Morgan and Campbell County at the moment. And that's going to keep moving east. Now remember, those wind chills are a big part of your forecast today as we continue with that feels like temperature, basically just low 40s all afternoon. So that's kind of the biggest factor there, and keeping in mind this is chilly, on and off rain, limited warming. So I've got a latest look at that forecast where you live coming up on the CW.
Yeah, I need that warm rain jacket this morning. Thanks for joining us. We're headed over to WBXX.